Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Set. Red, 38. Cut.
They go play action on first down. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Okay, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home. That's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but what a shot.
Brings up
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Set.
He'll look to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
47-yard line.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to haul it down just shy of the 40. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Design quarterback run here. And he gets him around 6 there. Making a stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And the Packers secure it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Money out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
It is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, ready?
Working now from the gun. Still on his feet. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. He's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Set, ready. 52 blue.
Throwing it again here. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They've got 2nd down.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, ready. Check field, Ken Black. Set.
Sticking to the air here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Red, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 30.
Here's the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break.
A 39-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Sanders set to kick.
Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Getting set here. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
First and 10, Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped for the first down. He meant no gain on that first down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Block, ready.
It's a design boot. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
60 red.
Now looking to throw. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot yard coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Blue, 32.
Running back gets it on the draw. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Yeah,
Throwing it on second down. Screen here for Gibbs. Into the second level past the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Tag. Gravity Lions. Go.
Here's a design run. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And they say Packers football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Ready.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Ready. 10, ready.
This time looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Okay,
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
50, green. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Ready.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go now. 52, blue. Drill.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got Laundry on the field, so let's listen. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Got to say, Brock, a little bit surprising. Kicker still on the sideline. They are going to try for 2 again, this time from the 12-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion.
Lions, 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At the 22-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. formation for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95, ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. This one to Williams out left side. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Set, ready. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Pushing for the red zone. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Looking inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. To the air, Herbert. He's got a man left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackled by Jack Campbell. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Completes beyond the marker. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Herbert on 1st down. On it to the yearly, picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Herbert back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him. I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jamal Ford. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
Back now, pressure coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready,
Throw here, third down. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. And the floater falls to the deck.
Well, that's why you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Carried by number 6. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Air it out on third. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready,
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
down. Blue, step, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one hits for 30. And the Lions have a first down.
36-yard line.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Yet another grab for Williams. Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Jamison Williams. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. Black, 95. Hut.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Okay, ready.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Yellow, 22. Set, hut.
Looking to throw. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to wrap up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set.
Right up the gut. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by just a couple of points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. Red, 38, set.
They give it to him again. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 8 at the end. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. Get a 2-score game now late.
33,
Set to send it away.
Sanders set to kick off.
There's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's him on the in route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their
Play action now for Herbert. Running right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. The catch does get him to the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, Herbert. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Throwing on first is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So they're going to take their shot now, making things a 1-score game. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. With 1 timeout remaining, will they try an onside kick? Or do you rely on your defense and try to pin them deep?
And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that loose win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.